children. In today's class, we are going to learn about a most interesting concept in statistics, say expectation. Expect. What do you mean by the word expect? Something that is going to happen, I want to foretell before, or I want to think what may happen. So this idea of expectation was derived actually from gambling. Do you know? In those days, the only pastime was gambling, horse racing, like that way. The rich men and kingsmen, when they wanted to play cards or dice or anything, they wanted to analyze their chance of winning. What is the expected gain? So before they want to bet on a horse, they wanted to find out which horse was winning over the long time, so that they can bet on that and they can be sure of their winning. So this idea of expectation, expected gain or expected profit or expected loss, all these things came into existence just from the game of gambling, I can say. And now mathematical expectation we will learn in this chapter. So expectation is a concept derived when businessman wanted to analyze his average profit, or a gambler wanted to know his average winnings. Average value of a random phenomenon we call expectation. Now mathematical expectation, how to find out? The mathematical expectation gives me a code E of X. How to find it? We have two headings, probability mass function and probability density function. How to find out E of X? Here it is sigma x into P of X. I write P of X, P of Xi or P of X suffix X. These are notations for probability. Simply Pi I can write, P of Xi I can write, or P of X also I can write. Here the same E of X we denote integral minus infinity to infinity f of x dx. So p.m.f. it is sigma and pdf it is f of x. Integral from minus infinity to plus infinity. The next idea we need to know. Suppose your mark is 40 and class average is 16. How much you got less? Minus 20. Your friend would have got 80. How much she has got? Plus 20. So whenever you give your report card at home, people will immediately ask you what is the class average, so that they want to compare. So your mark is 40, class average is 60, tells you are below the average student. Your mark is 80 and the class average is 60, tells me you are an above average student. Like this, for every child we find out how much they increase or decrease from the average. Now if I add it all, my answer would become 0. So that is not giving me any idea. So what I do, your mark minus average mark. What is average mark? That is E of X. So X minus E of X. Sometimes my answer is positive, sometimes my answer is negative. X is your mark, E of X is the average mark. When I subtract, some get plus symbol, some get minus symbol. When I total, it becomes 0. So that is not of use for me. So square it. And then find E of that. That we call variance. The word variance tells me how much it varies, how much it changes. So the variance is E of X minus E of X the whole square. But every time to subtract from average mark and then squaring, all that is a difficult concept. So to ease our calculation, we apply this expansion and we simplify like this way. Variance of X is E of X square minus E of X the whole square. It is the same here also. E of X square minus E of X the whole square. Now the question is how to find this E of x square. E of x square is same idea, sigma. X implies x into p of x. X square implies x square into p of x. The same thing over here. E of x square is integral minus infinity to infinity x square f of x dx. Once I know what is E of x and E of x square, substitute in variance of x formula and arrive at it. Once I get variance, there is yet another idea, standard deviation. This you have studied in lower class in statistics. So here, what is standard deviation? Square root of variance. The deviation itself tells me negative only. So standard deviation is a positive square root of variance. Let us remember. Whenever we find square root, we put plus or minus. But in standard deviation, the definition itself tells me it is the positive square root of variance. So this particular exercise we are going to do for p.m.f. or p.d.f. This is discrete and this is continuous. What is E of x, that is expected value, what is variance of x, and what is standard deviation. So let us identify whether it is p.m.f. or p.d.f. and substitute in that according to the formula. And let us be thorough with this concept. It is a most interesting concept as well as an useful concept in analysis of problems. As we know what is expectation and variance, we need to substitute in certain simple operations. What is expectation of a constant? Constant does not change. So expectation of a constant is A only. But in variance, constant, variance tells me it is varying. Constant does not vary. So my answer is 0. The next idea, E of Ax. Keep A as it is into E of x. But in variance formula, we have E of x minus E of x the whole square. So if I put A, that A will come out with square. So my answer will be A square variance of x. In expectation, A comes as it is out. In variance, A comes out as A square variance x because of this very definition. E of Ax plus b tells me combining these two. A, E of x plus b. Whereas variance of Ax plus b tells me combining these two. A square variance of x alone. B constant will become 0. Here A comes out, constant will come as it is. So these are some very little properties that we can remember while doing objective type questions. Question number 2. When x is number of students getting A grade, the p.m.f. is given. We need to find the expected value. So what is the formula? X into p of x. Let us multiply. 0 into anything. 1 into 0.1. 2 into 0.4. 3 into 0.3. And now what is E of x formula? Sigma x into p of x. When we write the function, let us put one small x down. Now add it all. 0, 0.1, 0.8, 0.9. The total is 1.8. So expected value is a simple concept. Just multiply x and probability. This and this. Tabulate here. Add it all and write the answer. Question number 3. Find standard deviation of x, where x is the random variable given the p.m.f. Same old procedure. Find x into p of x. Multiply 0.6, 1.2, 2.5. We need to find out x square p of x for finding variance and hence standard deviation. X square p of x implies multiply these two rows, x into x p of x. So 3 into 0.6, 4 into 1.2, 5 into 2.5. So first I multiply these two. X square p of x is x into x p of x. 3 into 0.6, 4 into 1.2, 5 into 2.5. First we will find out E of x. What is the formula? Sigma x into p of x. That is, add all this, 0.6, 1.2, 2.5. Add and write the answer. As we add, we get 4.3. Next, we need to find out E of x square. E of x square is sigma x square p of x. Add all these values and we get 19.1. Now, what is the question? Standard deviation. Standard deviation is equal to positive square root of variance. Standard deviation is positive square root of variance. Now we'll find out what is variance. Variance formula E of x square minus E of x the whole square. E of x square is 19.1. E of x the whole square is 4.3 the whole square. Use your calculator, simplify the answer. 18.49. As we subtract, we get 0.61. Standard deviation is square root of variance, which is 0.781. Question number 6. In an investment, a man makes a profit of rupees 5,000 with a probability, or a loss of rupees 8,000 with this probability. Find the expected gain. So this tells me what is x. X is the gain. It may be profit or loss. X is equal to gain in rupees given. How much he is getting? 5,000. Or how much he is losing? 8,000. Getting tells me plus 5,000, whereas losing tells me minus 8,000. Profit is positive and loss is negative. What is the probability for the profit? 0.62. So P of x is equal to x is 0.62. This is probability. And for the loss, what is the probability? 0.38. What I need to find out is expected gain. Multiply x into P of x. Multiply these two. 5,000 into 0.62. 8,000 into 0.38. E of x, the formula is sigma x into p of x. So we shall add these two. 3,100 minus 3,040. That gives me 16. So take and write the answer. My question is expected gain. So expected gain is rupees 16. Question number 12. A man makes a profit of rupees 2,000 with probability 0.4 and a loss of rupees 1,000 with probability 0.6. Find expected variance, standard deviation of profit. Let us tabulate. X is the profit in rupees. And we are given X is profit plus amount. Loss will be minus amount. Probability is given as 0.4 for the profit and 0.6 for the loss. We need to find out expected. So find x into p of x. Multiply and write it. Find out x square p of x by multiplying these two. 2,000 into 800 minus 1,000 into minus 600. Now we need to find out E of x. The formula sigma x into p of x. Add these two. 800 minus 600, which is 200. So the expected gain is rupees 8 100 minus 600, that is 200. Variance is equal to E of x square minus E of x the whole square. We need to find E of x square, that is sigma x square p of x. Adding these two, it is 200 square is 40,000. As I subtract, I get this answer. So variance equal to rupees 216,000. Standard deviation is square root of variance. Find out the square root of this number and write the answer. So the question is expected, variance, standard deviation, and we have found all the three. Question number 14. A person tosses a coin. A coin has head and tail. So we will write S is equal to head comma tail. He is to receive 4 for head and 2 for tail. Let us remember, probability of head is 1 out of 2 and probability of tail is 1 out of 2. There are 2 faces in a coin. So let us create the p.m.f. X. The values will be amount he gets. So what is the amount he is getting? Receive 4 rupees is plus 4 and paying 2 rupees from his pocket he is giving. So it is loss minus 2. When he is receiving, money goes into his pocket, so plus 4. When he pays out, he is giving the money, so he is losing, so it is minus 2. And when is he getting 4 head? What is head probability? 1 by 2. When is he losing the money? When tail comes. What is tail probability? That is also 1 by 2. We need to find the expected value as well as the variance. Find out x into p of x. 4 into 1 by 2 minus 2 into 1 by 2. And x square p of x. Multiply 4 into 4 by 2, 16 by 2, minus into minus plus 2 into 2 by 2, 4 by 2. Let us write down E of x is equal to sigma x into p of x. That is 4 by 2 minus 2 by 2. It is 4 minus 2, 2 by 2, that is 1. So E of x is equal to 1. Next I need to find out E of x square. And the formula is sigma x square p of x. That is adding all this 16 by 2 plus 4 by 2, that is 20 by 2, which is 10. Now we need to find out what is the variance. Variance formula E of x square minus E of x the whole square. E of x square is 10. E of x the whole square is 1 square, that is 9. So variance is equal to 9 and E of x is equal to 1. Take and write the answer. In rupees, we'll write out the answer. Question number 15. X be a random variable and y equals 2x plus 1. If variance of x is 5, find the variance of y. My question is variance of y. That is equal to variance of, what is y actually? 2x plus 1. Let us remember the formula. Variance of ax plus b equals to a square variance of x. So this is a formula. Variance of ax plus b equals a square variance of x. So variance of 2x plus 1 will be 2 square, this x coefficient, 2 square variance of x. 2 square is 4, variance of x is 5, 4 into 5 equals 20. So variance of y is the question, which is nothing but 20.